afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees.
And now, your 2021
division rivals do battle.
New York Yankees.
Domingo Germán will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Interesting guy to watch, Matt, from the right side. Good curveball, and he has a long, loose arm. Not a very big guy. He's kind of on the slender side, but he really gets that long extension through the zone. You'll know if he's on early. You'll see lots of swings and misses, particularly on that curveball. That's his bread and butter pitch.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He will lead this one off today. The 1-2. Is laid off for ball two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Liner in there for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So runners at first and second here with one away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat 3-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Jordan Montgomery comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now it'll be Bobby Dalbec. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's got it, and they get out of the jam Tanner Houck will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder, Aaron.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
And now, DJ LeMahieu. And he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series. Really swinging it well.
Batting fourth.
So now here is Luke Voigt looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Torres on second. Hicks on first with 2 down. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees come up empty. We played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. Digging in will be Hunter Renfroe. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting eighth.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Struck him out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Chopped weakly to the left. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. A 1-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's right there, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7. The left fielder.
So to get his day started at the plate, Clint Frazier comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 8. The third baseman.
Next, it'll be Rougned Odor. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll move to the third with no score. So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. In his career against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Hit back up the middle. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Oh, a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are two gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So they get a two-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball, gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. The count now at 2-1. The pitch. Fouled off. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
now
the out.
batting. Shortstop.
So it's back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Going back is the left fielder. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall.
Boy, Giro, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly, and probably does a good job holding to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Under it is Bogarts, and there are two away now.
Now back, second baseman.
So here is DJ LeMahieu. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike three to retire the side. A big-time strike. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard. This AB.
The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Yoenis Cespedes will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
That's a tough one right there. You're already in scoring position, so if you're a base runner in that situation, you've got to see it actually get away if you're going to try and take third.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
That ball's foul.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. One there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting. Left
into the box. Clint Frazier. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now batting. Third baseman. Ruben.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is... Now at the plate here is Franchi Cordero. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Adore. And there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including...
There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And he misses 2-1. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out, nobody on. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Standing in now, Bobby Dahlbeck. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Higashioka, and they could use a spark from him here. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Up next,
and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Not shortstop.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Gleyber.
Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them. He seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Renfroe has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. Luis Cessa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. 1-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Weekly hit to third. Devers has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Darwinson Hernandez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. To the plate now, Clint Frazier.
You got 2 balls,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The payoff pitch one more time.
No,
there's ball 4.
Take the bait.
Now to bat, Kyle Higashioka. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cespedes is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. But not before they answer. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. 2 balls and a strike to count. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back at the track, the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. popped him up. Higashioka will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Of course, there was a fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready now is Bobby Dahlbeck. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 ball.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Adam Ottavino gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We're through 7 this afternoon. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees 1. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. That'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. And it's another king. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Set. Here comes the 1-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone. But he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
2-2 the count.
Now the pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Next, it'll be Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy's come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Bolt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Ryan Brazier will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. For his career in this matchup, he's hitless in 6 tries. Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Luke Voigt comes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And this is taken in for the second out. And now here is Aaron Judge. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes Zach Britton. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And in to hit next, it'll be Franchy Cordero. Good action on the sinker. 1 and 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Michael Chavis will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Red Sox. Number 23. Michael.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. The relay, but he is in there.
He's safe.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
So now to the plate, Rafael Devers. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next up is Bobby Dahlbeck. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Lined into left center. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly. Josh Taylor, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 38. Josh.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. But he's tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Dahlbeck is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up
now at the plate is Kyle Higashioka. Flew out last time up.
Higashioka.
Count is 1-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
6-1 the final tally today. Boston used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Garrett Whitlock earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.